Hello everybody and welcome to my new content on my channel. This is a comic book review and I'll be reviewing The Amazing Spider-Man and Silk Spider-Fly Effect 1 through 4. Now I'm not going to touch the fourth one because that's starting to get spoilers. And yes, I know this is a whole, year old issue, which means you should have read it by now, which I should have, and I just barely did it, which is shame on me because I love these two characters so much. And I'll get into a little bit more why I love them in a second, but from the moment we got introduced to Silk, I loved her so much. Like Cindy Moon, I was like, wow, take my heart, just take it. I remember I was dating my ex at the time, and she actually got really jealous of a comic book character because of how much I would talk about her and how much I loved her and how much I had like her on my wallpaper on my phone and my woman crush, and she was just so jealous. It was hysterical. Anyways, so as it's called, The Amazing Spider-Man and Silk. Spider-Fly Effect. It's a 4-part issue, and it's very good in my opinion. It's also very bad in my opinion. But I'll get to that right now. So it takes place in the middle of The Amazing Spider-Man. We start off the first issue with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Cindy Moon walking, and then she said that she needs a favor from Peter, that she needs to fight him and make it look real to beat him up, so that J. Jonah Jameson likes her a lot more than Spider-Man, for whatever reason that I haven't been keeping up, so I'm a little outdated and lost right now. But she's also working with Black Cat, and Spider-Man wants to know why, and she says she's undercover, and she says, and Spider-Man tells her that's not, you're in too deep, that's not good, and Silk just like, let me do my thing, which is, she's really just stubborn and doesn't always learn correctly, but to each their own, and she'll learn in due time. She usually learns the hard way, but she learns nonetheless. So anyways, they're fighting, and then a little explosion happens, and then they're like, we gotta go check that out. So they go check it out, and it's the Chronosaurus Rex. It's this really weird time traveling agent dinosaur robotic shell armored dude thing. It's really funky. This is where it gets bad. So they're really funny together, Silk and Spider-Man, because Spider-Man has all his quips and all his one-liners and all his really bad jokes that he says to make everyone mad, and Silk just has none of it the whole time. So she's fighting with him or fighting against him, and only in the beginning of the first issue, she's just like, "Can you stop? Oh no, please! Is that what you call it? Anything with that, please. Just stop talking." It's great. Like he goes, "My spidey sense is tingling." She's like, "Your spidey senses are what?" He's like, "Tingling." She's like, you call it tingling? He's like, yeah, what do you call it? She's like, anything but tingling. And then later on in the issue, he's like, my spider sense is vibrating? And she's like, how do you make it worse than it already was? He's like, that's my superpower. That's what it is. But it's great. They have such great chemistry because Peter's funny and Cindy has none of it. And that's funny because that's kind of how I am with my friends. I make terrible jokes and they just have none of it, and they're just like stone faced and I'm laughing, and then they laugh just because I'm laughing, and it's great. But anyways, besides that, it's a little convoluted. Hydra comes into play. Apparently it's their machine and they want it back, and it's time traveling and they're trying to take care of it. And so it's a whole little cool little issue of Spider-Man and Silk going back in time, and they go back coincidentally straight to the day that Peter Parker and Cindy Moon both got bit by the spider at the science festival or show. And the butterfly effect, as in you change one thing and then everything else completely drastically changes. It's really cool how it works and how they explain it in this. Sure, it's not the best, it could have been done better, but it's really interesting. It's a nice little take. We're not looking for actual scientific theory on how to time travel. It's just cool little fun story that they could do in coincidentally, because you go back to the past, you try to make sure nothing changes, you go back to the future, nothing did, okay, cool, great, nothing happened, even looking at someone differently would cause a huge change of events, because you never know what could have happened. But anyways, it's really good, it's really funny, you should check it out. It's only 4 issues, it'll run you $20 for all 4 of them. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. The drawing, the art style is not too bad. I didn't recognize the name of the artist. It's not a big one, but it is good nonetheless. It's not cringeworthy like Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, I still can't read to this day because I don't like the art style. unless they changed it recently, and I have to go double check because I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I gotta check my facts before I start talking shit. Um, but yeah, go read it. It's really good. It's really funny. If you know me personally and you live near me, I'll let you borrow it. I have them. They're pretty great. Um, but yeah, you should go check it out. And this is great because this is what I needed. I needed something to get me back into comics. And even though this is small and quick, it's a nice little refresher. It's a nice little thing to be like, hey, you need to get back into comics because you love them and you've been out the game for too damn long. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna start getting back into it, and I'm gonna be making reviews on them. So that helps me, keep thriving, keep reading. My next review, I'll be doing the Scarlet Spider, the new issues that are coming out that just came out. They're only on issue 3 as of recording this day. Wowzers, cannot talk to save my life. As of the day I'm recording this, they're only up to Scarlet Spider 3. I believe it's bi-weekly. I may be wrong. I mean, not bi-weekly, bi-monthly, which means every 2 weeks. But I may be wrong on that. I gotta go double check. But if it is, then that gives me more time. And if it isn't, well then I need to catch up. But I did go this Wednesday. Comics are released on Wednesdays if you didn't know that. And I only saw the third one. It said new release. So I believe it's bi-monthly. So yeah, there's that. I'll also be reviewing Venomverse when it's coming out. I got issue 151. I need to go by 150. And if you guys have any other requests for me to review, I'll go into more depth, into more detail if it's a more, drawn out and more better plot line than just go back to the past real quick, fix a couple things, come back to the future. It's only 4 comics. I can't review too much without getting crazy into detail. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you want a different review, or if you guys want to discuss. Let's talk about this. What do you guys think of this? Did you like the art style? Did you not? Did you like the whole plot? Did you think it was dumb? Did you think it was interesting? Do you like Cindy? Do you think she's hot? Do you love her like I love her? Because she's great. I love her so much. Just tell me what you guys want. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, okay? So thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll bring you guys another review or the playthrough I have coming out soon. Very soon, I should say. Yeah. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.